Hey everyone, Jeff here, Aromatics. Excuse me. I hope everybody is well. But poor old Aromatics, he's coming down with a bit of a cold, so he's a little bit stuffed up. But that's not going to stop me from coming out and enjoying myself and having a pipe. So, me being the kind of guy who takes lemons and makes lemonade, I had a pipe earlier and I noticed I wasn't really tasting it, so because of my stuffed up nose. So later on in the day, I felt like having another pipe, but didn't know what I was going to have because I wasn't really tasting much. And then it dawned on me, I know the perfect blend to get, and that's the blend that I'll be reviewing today. And that is Kendal's, don't know if you can see that, but Kendal's Menthol. Yeah, Kendal Dark Menthol. I can already see a bunch of my viewers just, ew. I've seen enough of this video already, if the title didn't already scare you away. Now, there's two types of people usually when it comes to tobacco. Those that love menthol blends and those that hate it. And obviously those that hate it are in the majority because this is probably one of the worst rated tobaccos on tobaccoreviews.com. But it's definitely not due to the tobaccos because the dark flake that underlies it is the same dark flake that's got great reviews. And that consists of dark-fired Virginias and from Malawi and Indian air-cured tobacco as well, which I think are also Virginias. So you get a very smoky, strong, cigar-y underlying tobaccos. But on top of that, you've got a little bit of Lakeland, maybe even a little vanilla, because it reminds me a little bit of Kendal Dark Vanilla. But then you've got the menthol, and it's got a fairly generous amount of menthol on there. Not as much as Sutliff's Frosty Mint. I think some of my viewers out there like it. Frosty Piper, do you like it? I think Frosty Piper likes it. But that's just, that stuff is like denty nice. That stuff's almost impossible to retrohale, and it'll clear your sinuses out quick. This isn't that strong, but it's definitely got the menthol to it. So, let me see. I won't bother to give you do the tin note. I can explain it just from memory. It's basically has a little bit of a cigar-y, earthy flavor of the tobacco, and on top of that, a medicinal, fairly strong menthol on top of that. So, if you don't like that kind of combination, then this probably is not your tobacco. But if you're like me, who just likes strong tobaccos and strong flavors, well, I like it. And it's perfect for those days like today. Well, how do I explain this? I like menthol, but it's got to be something I want to be in the mood for, and I'm rarely in the mood for a menthol tobacco. But for a day like today, when you have a cold and it's a little bit, damp and, just not a great day, perfect blend for me. Like, this was, like, I was thinking, when am I ever going to smoke this, because I don't think I'm in the mood for it. But today, it was the right tobacco. I'm glad that I have a small amount of it. So let me light up and I'll tell you what I'm tasting. Okay, so I've smoked about half a bowl of this already, and at the start it was a little more mild, the menthol was more pronounced, and the underlying tobacco was there, but it was not as forceful as the menthol was. At least that's what I'm tasting with my stuffed up nose. But as I smoke it down, the menthol subsides a little bit. It's always there, of course. And it's retrohalable. But then the more earthy tobaccos come out. They're slightly smoky and very cigarish. Like a dark, earthy cigar. Nice cigar on the retrohale. I like that. Yeah, this is really hitting the spot for me on a day like today. There's a little bit of that cologne perfume. There's definitely, excuse me, that Lakeland thing going on, which is good if you like Lakeland because it kind of takes some of the edge off the those stronger tobaccos underneath. No tongue bite. Never get tongue bite from the Gawith Hoggarth blends, like the darker blends, like this and Bird's Eye, and the twists, and Brown No. 4, stuff like that. No tongue bite. You can strong. It's interesting. They're really strong. It seems like the stronger the tobacco, the less the tongue bite for me. I'm puffing away on it. It's a shag, a really loose shag. If I get a chance, I'll show you a little picture of it here. I don't know what else to say about it. Just if say you want something different, like if you're in the mood for a more aromatic and super strong, and even a good mixer, if you want to mix it, then go for Sutliff's Frosty Mint. It's a nice chocolatey, super strong mint. But if you're in the mood for something a little more just strong and harsh, which I do, I like strong, harsh tobaccos. I know most people don't, but I do. But if you're that kind of a person, and you like a nice strong menthol with a cigar taste, this is it's a great tobacco. If you're that half a percent of people that are out there that like those kind, I think this is a great tobacco of that style. And it's great for me right now because I'm not really in the mood for something sweet, but I wanted something menthol and strong, and this is doing it, no doubt about it. So alright, that's basically my review right there of the Gawith and Hoggarth's Kendal Dark Menthol. So for those of you that stuck around, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on my next one. Aromatics, signing out.